Namaste everyone, I'm here on behalf of Crafters Corner to launch a revolutionary new product, and this one is quite a fun product. It's brand new and it is completely awesome. So you can see I have this little box here, and it says it has got 5 pieces in it, and this is also going to be an unboxing. So I'm just going to open this guy up. This one is called The Groove, and it's by a company called Art. So without further ado, here it is, and this, you can see you have a tiny little very sleek looking body here, and you do have to put in some batteries, and we'll get to that in a bit. And you get these 5 different heads. So each of these have their own functions, and we are going to explore all of this in this video. So I'm going to just put my batteries in, and it does require 2 AA batteries, and I did have my batteries lying around. There you go. So I just need to put my batteries in, and this is an automatic tool to make your crafting life super simple. So, and it's got 2 functions here. It's got the off, the low, and the high, so you can choose your speed, and this does rotate, this moves. So I have it on high, and here I have it on low, and you can see it doesn't make a lot of noise. It's really easy, light, and you can just have it in your crafting tote, your bag, and you can take it anywhere, to your crops or your workshops. So I thought it was pretty neat. It is really handy. Look how easily I can just grasp it in my hands, and I do have really small hands. Oops, sorry about that. And it's sturdy as well, like I just showed you. So we are going to start with this one here, and this one is for painting, for acrylics and things like that. So all you have to do to put this attachment on is you just need to this groove is going to match with this head here, and all you need to do is just slide it in and it's on. It's that simple. And to take it off, you just need to twist it a little and it comes off. It's that simple. And let's have a go at it. Here it is on low, and here it is on high, and you can see it doesn't make any sound. So for the demo, I have a little tag that I cut from some black cardstock, and I'm just using regular cardstock, and I'm going to be using a stencil, and this is from the Crafters Workshop. I'm going to use the ones with these really cool fonts on it, and I'm just going to layer it on my stencil. And here I have my Ink Essentials craft mat. You can see that it's a must. I've got some baby wipes. I have my tool ready, and I'm going to grab some of my distress paint. I'm going to grab a distress paint dauber, and I'm going to open this guy up, and I'm just going to pour a little on my craft sheet, just that much. And I'm just going to dip my tool into my paint, and I'm going to start it on low. And you can see I had just grabbed a little bit of that paint, and I'm just going to get some more on. And you can see how beautifully it's going on to my stencil without me having to put a lot of pressure on my hands. Because people like us who craft all day long, holding a paintbrush or a distressing tool or a dauber really gets to our joints, and that's it. So I'm going to very carefully lift this up, and you can see that I have a beautiful distress effect. I have that on there, And maybe we can try another go at it. Like get some more paint here. And this time I'm going to try painting even more to get it deeper. So I'm going to do it on high, and I'm going to really work on my each of my grooves here to get a thicker layer of paint. So I'm taking my time with this, and I'm going in between each of my letters to get a deeper color. I'm going to grab some more paint, and I love the distress paints. Just taking my time on each of my letters. Going back on them again. I think I'm pretty happy with what I've created, and I'm just going to peel it off. And I did get a little smudge because I did not line it up, and I'm not too bothered about it because I'm looking for a very distressed look, and here's what you get. So that's pretty neat. And I'm just going to wipe off my excess paint here, and I'm going to clean my stencil up. Okay, I'm back. I cleaned up my stencil, and I'm going to grab another little piece of tag. Sorry for the grab. So I just die cut some little tags from white cardstock, and we are going to find out how this one works. And this is the one with the sponge dauber. And let me inform you, you do get spare attachments in the store as well. You'll be able to find them in the same section. You'll find the tool in, and you can grab more of this. I think I'll be grabbing more of these because I want to use separate heads for separate inks, and I'm going to be showing you how to use this with distress ink. And I'm just grabbing some walnut stain, and let me show you the fun part. So I'm going to switch this on low, and I'm going to grab some of my ink, and you can see I picked that up, and I'm just going to first distress my edges with this. And you can see how neat is that. And I have just a little bit of ink going on all around my edges. So for people like me who craft a lot, going entire day with my hand, I get a lot of stress. This part is the one where you stress a lot, and this hurts. At the end of the day, it really starts hurting. So for me, this is pretty neat that I don't have to individually work on each of those grooves and apply pressure. I have a machine doing that for me. So let's go pick up more ink, and I'm going to go in a little deeper and distress the entire tag. And you can see in a matter of seconds I have that, and I can go make it deeper. Pick up more ink. And there you go, you have a really neat looking tag. So let's try this with the stencil, and I still have my stencil out here, so let's just do something like that. And I'm just going to grab my ink and I'm going in with my tool. And you can see it doesn't make any noise at all. I mean, it's pretty neat like that. And when I lift it off, I have a really cool distressed letter there. So you can add layers to this, you can do it in different colors, and the sky's the limit, you guys. So this one is my favorite attachment so far. And let's explore the other attachments as well. So I'm just going to take this off. And the other two attachments are these two sanding heads, and one is a fine grain and the other one is a this is a little bigger grains. So they are really fun to use, you guys. I'm going to show you this one first. So I'm just going to apply this on. And the best example for this is when you buy the Graphic 45 chipboards, they're all tucked in here pretty nice and tight. So when you pop them out, you do get these little nubs and grooves. And then what I have to do, I have to sand it. And if you can see this, and I hope I'm getting it in the camera, you can see all of these uneven bits on the edges. So let me take one more out. Okay, this one's out. Let me pop out some more. And you can see this is how they come out. So I generally use a file to file them down. But this guy is awesome. It doesn't take me long and I can just do this super quick. Because a file will again make my hands hurt. If I have to do all of the pieces, and this is also a perfect way to distress. So I can go around all of my edges and make it nice and smooth. Can you see that? Let's go over again. And there you go. You have it all perfect and smooth. You don't have any of those nubby bits on there. So I'm just going to replace my attachment with my dauber one, and I'm going to just ink my edges with it quickly as well. And you can see how quickly you get that finished tag. It's under a minute. So I'm going to do the same thing to this one as well and show you quickly. You can sand wood, you can sand chipboard like I'm doing, and you can even do sanding your MDF pieces, your wooden pieces for altered arts, metal. The sky is the limit. So there you go, you have these finished chipboard pieces in under a minute. And if I was using a file, this would take me like about an hour to finish the entire strip of chipboards. So that's done, and I'm going to show you this last feature here, the big sander, and I'm just going to have it on low, and I'm just grabbing a tag and I want to distress my edges. really get it all mangled up. And you can see, without applying a lot of force and pressure, I can get really distressed edges all around my little tag here. I'm going back over them from the front this time to get it even more distressed. And there you go. And just clear up my surface here. And you can see I've got a really distressed edge, but it'll be even more clear when you ink it a bit. And I'm just going to go over all of my edges with some of the walnut stain that's already on my dauber. And you can see, isn't that neat? So I had a lot of fun playing around with this little groove tool, and I suggest that you guys should try your hands on this as well and get back to me with your reviews if you're not happy with your tool, because I think you are going to end up buying more and more of these attachments for each of your projects, and especially this sponge one for all of your inks, because I really loved this is something that I'm going to be using a lot. And another thing I wanted to show you really quick, I used this attachment with the acrylic paint, and then I went and washed it with soap and water, and it's all nice and clean again. So don't be worried about your attachment getting dirty or mangy. You just need to clean them up really quick. The sanding tools, you can just wipe them off with a little baby wipe like this, and it'll be all clean. And I suggest that you clean off your tool as well before you put it away. For the day, because it might have a little bit of dust and stuff, and this does help keeping your tool clean and add to the life of the tool. So, and another little quick tip I would like to share before I go is always remove your batteries. Never leave an electronic with the batteries inside. So if I'm putting this away and I won't be using it anymore today, I'll just remove my batteries, and I'm just going to be tucking everything back in to where it was, and I'm just rubbing this off the excess moisture. I'm just going to put everything back in its place, and I'm just going to tuck it back in. Back into the box, which is easier for you to easy for me to store it. And I don't know why it would be okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed my demonstration, and do leave a comment and subscribe to the channel, and definitely go and try this new tool out. Bye bye.